What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I've got an unboxing video for you. Well, actually I've already unboxed it. I've had it unboxed for about a day, but this is a new product that I've been looking for quite a while, and I've tried different methods of doing this, and this just actually works. This is something new from Ulanzi. Now, for those of you that have been always wanting to know how content creators have been able to do those really cool over-the-head style unboxing videos or tutorials or product reviews, but you've seen like a lot of their videos in terms of how they've had sort of setups and all these creative ways of doing it, but you just don't have the space for that, or it just costs a lot of money. This is the product for you. This is something from Ulanzi. This is called the overhead camera mount. This is model TH04. Now, this is something new that Ulanzi's put out, and I actually tried buying this myself when I first heard about it and was unable to get it for like the last month and a half. Actually, my brother was able to get me one for my birthday just this last couple of weeks, and I just got it in yesterday. I've been playing around with it. This thing is a game changer, and the reason why I say that is for those of you that are solo content creators and are struggling to kind of find new ways of kind of doing unboxing or product reviews, and you've tried like with different types of tripods and all that, and some of it will work for some people, but for the vast majority, some of it doesn't. For me, I've tried using, at least when I first started my YouTube channel, I started using boom mics, which is basically just mics, arms for microphones, and I would place my camera on it, and it worked for a little bit until I had to kind of move my desk around and change things around, and then it wasn't working. Then I bought something from Newer, which is more of a tabletop setup, and again, because I have my PC right here, I have to put that on the ground, and I have to do this every time I do an unboxing or tutorial, and that just really wasn't working, and I couldn't work it on the ground itself because it just wasn't tall enough to reach where I had the camera mount. Even with my Sigma 18 to 50, it just was not able to get the kind of viewing angle that I wanted. Enter in the Ulanzi, and as I said before, I had this for about a day or so now. I have a link below in the description if you want to take a look at this. I highly recommend this. Now, this was not, again, this wasn't sent to my brother from Ulanzi. He's not a content creator. It's just something that I've been wanting and was unable to get it myself. He was able to get it. Took about a week and a half to get it, but I finally got it. So the one thing I love about this, and I'm going to pop this off really quick, is it really comes in two separate pieces. So the piece right here, this little metal pole, is basically what you use to slide into, and I'm going to take off the grip here for this really quick. And what I love about this grip as well is that this works pretty much on any thickness type of desk. So if you have a pretty thick desk, I think it says up to 6 inches thick. It might be a little bit thicker, but as you can see, that is pretty thick. You can simply just adjust it with the thickness like that. Now, the issue I have with most of these style of mounts is that they're just not long enough they're not wide enough to fit securely all the way under a desk. So you may have a desk where it's just you have a little metal bar under it, and it can't fully fit under there. So this piece right here won't fully clamp, so it makes it a little bit hard to clamp on there. It makes it a little bit unsafe, especially if you're going to be putting a heavy camera. And it doesn't really have to be like super heavy. Like you could put like a Sony camera with a 15 or 20 millimeter lens, and that might be a little bit heavy when you're trying to lay it down and to do any type of overhead shots. It just makes it a little bit heavier, and that makes it unsafe. You don't want to damage your camera. But with this, it works perfectly fine because I can just simply just take this, and this works because I've been playing around with it in different parts of my desk. It simply just slides on there and it works fine. And then this bar right here, that basically just slides into that little hole right there. As you can see, I just take that like that. And then once I get it in the desired position, because this pole is what allows you to raise and lower the mount. And once you get in a specific position, you twist this knob, and there you go. It's not going anywhere at all. It's stuck. Now, from what I was reading, apparently you can also use this mount for different other items as opposed to the mount that comes with this. But I haven't really seen anybody really use it. I don't know why you'd want to, because it's really more designed for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually attach this back onto my desk, and then I'm going to put the mount back on and show you some of the cool features that you can do with this. Now I'm going to take my pole, just going to insert it into this like such. Now there's a lever right here. This piece doesn't really keep this from moving at all. It's still, it kind of does, but really it's designed to, when you slide it into the slot on this, there's a knob there that you would use to secure this with. So I'm not going to slot this all the way down because I want you to see what it's able to do. So I'm just going to put this bounce right there, and then I'm going to twist the knob, and voila. So really, it's just the bottom slot is what you use to tighten this up. This knob right here that's in the back, you twist that, and that allows you to basically 360 this in any angle you want. And then when you got into the desired position you want, you simply just twist the knob, and that's it. You'll see the device, it'll kind of lurch back a little. That's to make sure that when you're moving it, it doesn't slide off, and then that's it. This piece right here, this allows you basically to lower this piece right here, and then when you have it in a certain position, again, you simply just leave that like that, and then that extends like that because you got your tension bars there. This piece right here allows you to raise and lower the bottom or the top half into a certain position. So, and once you're done, you simply just lock that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it in a certain position. I'm going to show you the Arca Swiss lock that works with this. This is actually pretty cool. This is one of the reasons why I love this device. So it does come, because this is a Ulanzi, it works pretty much with any quick release that Ulanzi makes. And to actually remove this from this, you might not be able to see this. Let's see if I can zoom in with my lens. So this piece right here, you simply just to remove the Arca Swiss plate. Now there's a lever right here. This allows you to down up the mount. So I'm going to pull this sideways. I'm just going to kind of angle it in a slight way. So there's a little button right here that you push. So you push that in, and then that comes out. Now you hear a little click when you do it. Now to put it back in, it's pretty simple. It took me a minute or two to figure out which way to put it, whether to put it in this way or back way, but you put it in the back way. You put it with the base going into the Ulanzi name first. You press down. Oh, I'm sorry. You do it with the base facing away from the Ulanzi sign. So you'll see the Ulanzi letter, the name. You'll simply take your base plate. You do it back first, press in, then you hear a click, and then you'll see the button pop in or pop out, which basically means that it's not going anywhere. And to lock it, you simply just to the left. Otherwise, I'm going to show you one more time. You simply slide it. If you have it locked, you basically just take it from the right to the left, like such. And then you press up, and then you hear a clicking sound one more time, and then it just automatically ejects it. And then when you're ready, you put it back in, and then there you go. Then you slide to the right, and then it locks it. Now, if you want to again adjust the head, it is a ball head. You simply just take the little blue lever or the black lever, and as you can see, it allows you to angle this any way you want, up and down, because there really isn't any other way you can do it. Now you could do it backwards, but it's basically the same way if you want to do it that way. I'm not sure why, but it does allow you to angle it up or down, and then when you have it in the desired position, you take that little lever right here, and then you simply just push that in, and then it doesn't go anywhere. This little knob right here allows you to angle, or basically to pan if you want to, twist it, and then you can go from left to right. Now the cool thing is there's little dial outs over here on the in between the lever and the mount itself, and you probably won't even notice it because it blends in with it, but it allows you to put it in specific angles in terms of which way you want it to view. And now I'm going to take my Osmo Pocket 3, I'm going to mount this on this, I'm going to show you the different types of angles that you can do with this Ulanzi. Now because the Osmo Pocket 3, as you can see, it has a quarter screw on it, this base plate will simply just screw in, pretty simple. So I'm just going to screw this on. Now, the one thing I do have an issue with this, unlike most of my other Ulanzi ones, this is another Ulanzi clip that I have, and let me see if I can find it really quick. So for this mount right here, it has a nice little ring right there. And what I like about that is it allows you to kind of just twist. So you simply just twist it with that. When you're done, you simply just pull that back down. Now, I wish that this had that style. Otherwise, you would need some sort of a tool kit. A flathead screwdriver can simply just twist this in. And usually, sometimes you can just do your finger, but you're really going to use some sort of a camera kit to actually make sure this is securely on. That way, when you put it on here and you move it, doesn't fall off, or it doesn't like kind of move or twist when it's on the mount itself. Now, I am going to get a different mount for this because, as I said before, this is a universal mount, so it pretty much will work with any Ulanzi quick release plate. So we're going to basically just take this again, and as you can see, it's perfectly in place, and I'm going to lock it. There you go. Now I'm going to lower this, and I'm going to show you the different styles of ways that you can actually angle. So the Osmo Pocket 3 is an amazing camera. So this is the only thing you have, and you want to do unboxing videos with it. Again, you can simply just pop this lever, and then you just angle it any way you want. And again, with this little silver knob, you can basically twist it anyway. So if you want to do smooth panning motions with this and still leave the Osmo Pocket 3 and it's just normal view without doing subject tracking, you can basically do that with this without the need to use subject tracking. It's actually pretty cool. And if you want to do subject tracking, you basically make sure this is just obviously just locked in place, the way it doesn't move, and then you just move around. And as I said before, this is such a game changer for content creators, solo content creators, because you have so many different angles and different things that you can do with this. And as I said, I've tried this with various other different styles of equipment, and just none of it really worked. And this just works very well. So again, I'll have the link down below for the description of this if you want to take a look at this. Otherwise, this is the Ulanzi overhead camera mount. This is model TH04. Now keep in mind, this is a new product from Ulanzi, so if you do plan on ordering one, keep in mind that it is going to take a little bit, it's going to take a bit of time to order. Like I said, when I tried to get it, it was like 2 to 3 weeks out because they were out of them. So that's all that I got for you guys. I want to thank everybody for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel, my name is Michael P. the Tech Guy. I want to thank everybody for watching. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button and hitting that bell notification. That way you don't miss content when I drop it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy your week.